How many people we got in here? I don't know. Is anyone out there? Let's see. We got 2 thumbs up, but I don't see any comments. Hello, everybody. Just sitting here packing stuff. Z and I are. Angie, hello, Tori, John Weigel, Heather, Betty Diekman. Z, you can read. Hello, Sandfire, Flutter, whoop whoop. Flutter, did you get your cookbook? We are running so behind today. We had a huge mishap.
Jill, Amy, Julie, J-Dog, Joanna, Kathy Sweet, Jerry, Dan.
Okay, Flutter. What's the news about Brian Barczyk, J-Dog?
Angie, John, Beth, Sandfire, Courtney, Jessica. Priscilla?
Priscilla, hello.
Paul, Dina Lee, Sue, Wendy, Adrian,
Rosie,
yep, Rosie, Linda,
Dan Davis, Courtney Reed. I know, Courtney, we're trying to get a bunch of stuff. J-Dog, 6 months would be a miracle. He is still alive as of today, but he is not doing good at all. Z, you know what? You were right. Let's throw it on the TV and take it off this because I can't pack in.
yeah, the remote right next to you.
Do I?
Yes.
Where? Oh, there it is. Let me throw it up here so I can see it.
I do not.
Yeah, we got a bunch of rain yesterday. I don't know why it's not coming on, Z. There it. I just turned it off, I guess. YouTube.
Did you rate swap?
Yeah. Prayers for Brian. Prayers, prayers, prayers. It doesn't look good, but hello, Diana.
Hey, hey.
Priscilla said hi, Zoe.
I said hi.
Yes, Sue.
Okay. Yeah, we understand.
You're fine, Alberta. Oh man, Z and I had a rough day today, buddy. YouTube. All right, let's see, it's coming up. Let me get it on the screen, that way I can read. There we are.
Okay, sounds good. Like to see it.
I don't know where Sweet Cheeks is. Skip in 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Felicia, I don't know yet. Wendy, Felician. There it is. Is Mom in here?
The other marshes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Hi, Priscilla. Hola, tudo bem? Dang.
I'm gonna have to make another one
What is that one?
because we already
Who is it?
wrapped it. Marsha.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna have to make another one because that one's completely wrapped in
Which one is it?
the video box.
Oh, it's in a video box?
Yes,
Okay.
completely sealed. So we gotta make a new box.
All right, make her a new box.
And the video box that you have.
There you go. Look at this. Look at this. This is all Darlene goods. Holy smokes, honey. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Toolies, where are you? You should be... What do you mean what happened today? Oh my goodness, a day from HE double hockey sticks. So last night, the pump on our house was acting weird. And so I said, all right, it's too late now to go to the hardware store and get a new switch. It's probably just the switch. Priscilla, where are you going? Why buy? But
She might have only had enough time to pop in and say hi.
yeah,
And bye.
I had to. So this morning we got up. The pump was not switching off, so I had to manually turn it off and turn it back on. And so I went and checked everything. The bladder tank had water in it, so I know the bladder was no good. So let's get a new switch. Z and I got up early, 7:30. As soon as the hardware store opened, we were there. And we got a new bladder. Put all that in, flipped the switch, and it started just running and running and running. So it was like, oh my goodness, this is not good. So I called my friend who's a plumber, and he said, Robbie, either your pump is going bad, or it's leaking somewhere. So I shut the water line off to the house, and it still wasn't coming up to pressure. So that means the pump is going bad, or the switch, the brand new switch is bad. So now the plumber's coming out tomorrow sometime to look at it. This is crazy, because if we want to use water in the house, we actually have to turn the breaker on and then turn it off when we're done, because it will not come up to prime. I mean, not prime, but to pressure, to 60 pounds, because there's a 40-60 switch on it. And this well is like 80 feet deep, and it's a submersible pump. So what turned into being a
10-minute in and out.
2-hour job, we just literally finished mucking with it at 4 o'clock. And the plumber finally called me back at 4 o'clock, and that's why I said, I'm done. I'm done. I called my wife. I said, I don't know what more to do. I don't know enough about these submersible pumps. All I know is they're all the way at the bottom. And the only way to do it is to pick up the whole line, to pull the pipe out and do it. It's just not building enough pressure in there. So the plumber couldn't make it out till tomorrow. So we're stuck with another night of, okay, if someone has to use the bathroom, take a shower or anything, go turn it on. Christopher Osborne, hello.
Hello.
It's cold out. It's been cold all day. But it warmed up yesterday. We're 79 degrees. And
Oh, prayers. Shonda Crawford.
Shonda prayers. So now we have to wait till tomorrow, do that tomorrow. We're packing, we got a couple boxes packed, and we're packing a couple more. We're trying to get these pack guys and out of here. But with Z and I, like I was working on the pump, Z was feeding animals. Today I was supposed to clean the hot room and feed and then come pack orders, but it just doesn't, it never goes as planned, man. Never. Always something pops up. Tori, you're always doing something. You're like us. So now I'm packing orders and trying to get this done. And then that's going to be our day. And then tomorrow, hopefully, I can get to the snake room and clean. I have to get in there and at least water, because let's see, will that fit? No. Nope. Dang it. I'm too flustered to, this is crazy. I did it too big, Z. It wouldn't work. Alright, here. I'll figure this out. It's just one thing after another. Such is life. But I guess it's better to bitch about everything and have something to bitch about, right? Hi, Tammy. Z, do you have a Tammy McTavish thing over
I
there?
don't think so.
I know we got a cookbook. You want to put a cookbook in a thing for her? Envelope.
Why I'm doing something right now. Is that good so far?
Yeah, what was in that one?
Amethyst and necklaces and more amethyst.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fine, right?
Yeah. Make sure you put enough paper in it so nothing moves
It's
around.
Literally can't look
Okay.
because there's stuff and it's all already wrapped up and all that.
All right. Poor Z is slowpoke. Jennifer, hello. I am the king of rapping. I rap better than anyone. You kidding, Lisa? Kendra looks like an amateur compared to my rapping.
I won't be doing any plastic wrap today.
But Scott usually raps, and I do overkill on it. I go crazy. Hey, Tammy, email me your present address just in case I don't have it. And do me a favor, anybody, send me an email. Oh, I forgot one. That's all right, it'll go in the next one. Where's my bag of Tory packing?
Next to you.
Is there a roll? Yeah. Give me do there. What are you wrapping now?
Diana Wisely.
Diana Wisely?
She's gonna have one of these, but the smaller one.
All right. Make sure you don't make those too thick, like. Try to make them.
Okay.
What is she getting? Okay, yeah, you can fit those in that. All right, that's fine. What?
Paper then?
No, you can do it in the bubble.
Okay.
Alberta, resend it, please, so I have it right there and I don't have to search. Right, John? You're not kidding, buddy. Dan, that roll is a lifesaver. I've got pieces, but when I do the slabs, I need a whole piece like that. Yeah, except for Lisa, I am trying to read comments, not ignore people, and I'm still not doing a great job of that because all right.
Okay.
So this goes in here. That goes in there. That goes in there nice and tight. All right, now this stuff. Yeah, Lisa, why don't you come over? Instead of sitting there criticizing. Come on down.
We're not trying to ignore you, Putt.
But we're not ignoring you. It's just hard to say. Hello, Laura Sloan. It's just. Make sure when you're opening your boxes, you check every little piece of nook and cranny because we do hide stuff in here. Where's Darlene good at? I hate this tape gun.
Swap you.
What?
Swap you.
Why is that one worse?
No, it's just your preference, really. Happy late birthday, John.
Oh my goodness, happy birthday, John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John Weigel. Happy birthday to you. Hold on, Doug's calling me now. Hey, Doug. Hey, yeah, Chris is not available. He's down in Lake City. I called, Chris gave me, he's in Lakeland. Chris gave me, what's the guy's name? Mark Weber's phone number.
Give me a sheet of paper. Dad, paper.
Oh, shit. Sorry about that, brother. Sorry. Right. Right. No, you're good. All good. All right. Awesome. Awesome. I think I'm praying it's not the pump. Mark's going to look at it tomorrow. But the submersible pump for the house took a shit. Really? Right. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. For the house? Oh, okay. Well, that'll work. Right. Well, mine, I thought it was the switch. So, but then the bladder had water in it, the tank. So I replaced the tank and the switch, and it's a 4060, and it won't go past 48. What? Is it my pump? Yeah. Yeah, but the whole pump for it is like probably about $2,000. So yeah, exactly. Exactly it. That's the original one on the house. I know. Yeah. That's the original one on the house. So I can't complain too much. It's just, oh my goodness. All right, I'll give him a call. Mark's said he'll come out, but Mark's not going to be able to do anything unless it's the switch. Right. No, because I shut off the line to the house and it still won't go up to 60. When I shut off the line to the house, it should take it right up. Yeah, but it's one unit. Zeke, give me a piece of paper, please. Right. Okay. All right, brother. All right, brother. Thank you. Take care. Bye. Oh, boy. Yeah, Doug thinks it's the pump, too. Angelo, hello. Hello, Renee.
Hey.
Doug thinks it's the pump. First thing Doug said, it's your pump. Kimberly Mills! Whoop whoop! Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jennifer W., hello. You know, I can't get too pissed because that is the original pump. You guys are getting rain today, Renee? We didn't get any rain today. It's just cold. Man, the TV is so far behind.
It's a 10-second delay.
Sandra, you're not kidding.
Yep, packing stuff.
Jessica, those are the spotted turtles, and that's the American crocodile below. Kimberly, you're in Savannah? Awesome. Oh, it is frustrating. Especially when you have your day planned and you know what's going to go happen. Hey, honey. Hi. All right. Let me call you back. I got to call the plumber. Doug gave me the other guy, the well, because it's going to have to be a well guy. No. The plumber's, yeah. Yeah, it's got to be a well guy because it's a submersible. And I don't want to have to pay for a plumber to tell me it's got to be a well guy and then pay the well guy. Doug just told me, just call this guy. Yeah. All right, love you. All right, bye. All right, Z, you want to take over the screen? Just watch it for a couple minutes while I call the well guy quick here.
Okay.
You guys talk to Z. And
See, speaking of turtles, talking to my niece and her son is not ready to give. Okay, that's all good. Thank you, Renee. Hey.
oh, it's after hours.
Yeah, we'll show the turtles.
Hello,
Okay.
who am I speaking with? Eddie, this is Robbie Kesey. Doug Lancaster just gave me your phone number, and we have. He said talk to you over there at Hall.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Hey. Yeah, we'll show them on a less crazy day. Hello, hello. Ooh. Yeah. Doesn't sound that lot like. Yeah. Doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Oh, you're welcome, Jessica. Okay, there we go. Okay, no, he didn't take the scissors. And it made work a little easier, that's all I can say. Let's go around. They're doing good. Trying to keep busy. Thank you, Marcia. Let me stop. Okay.
Right. Yeah, I'm Doug's partner. I'm Doug's partner for the bamboo, and that pump's working great. But it's the house pump that went out, and Doug's like, "You got to use this, my guy." And I was like, "Okay." What's that? Okay. Okay. What's that usually run? A guesstimate. I don't know.
Yeah. Been better, been worse. That's all I can really say. No, I can't really rip paper because if I do, it's gonna make more trouble for me. See. See. Hello. Yeah, right now, yes, but then it would be done once they get here, so.
Hello. Oh, thank you, Donnie or Donna. Once we're completely, you know, functioning, hopefully anyone who wants to come can. But right now we're just appointment based. Get this time.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
See. Ooh. Hello.
All right, well, I gotta call them and make an appointment,
Okay.
but I gotta have the plumber look at it tomorrow first.
Okay.
He said, well, don't have us come out if it's something he can fix quick.
Yep.
Because it could be the switch you bought is bad.
I mean, that's a possibility, yeah.
So I said, all right. Well, so I'll have the plumber look at it tomorrow, and
In that case, refund, hopefully.
yeah, let me try to call him, the plumber. Gee, don't worry about packing, I'll pack, but
Well, there's not much I can do. Thank you. Let's see. So how's everyone's day been going? It's a little windy. Not too bad. How many do I think? I think... 3 or 4. I for some reason 3 sounds about right. But we will, we'll see. Uh, yeah, let's hope, Tori. Ugh. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, at that point you just gotta tell them to leave. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So how was everyone's New Year's and all that stuff? Yeah. Oh, he doing great. Just honestly just hang out with the other one. Let's see. Uh I mean, we'll see when we see it, so. It's one of those things where you just, well, not one of those things, but you know. I know that they're pretty hard to take care of, but we'll see how I do, basically. That's the plan, but we might have to get another one to keep the dominance, kind of. Um, you know. Balance out. Bamboo's going good. It's just, you know, we have to maintain it. Just the, you know, make sure that they're up and pull weeds and all that. It is very cold right now. Ooh. Hey. Yeah, we had only really one day that bad. Not, you know, not horrible leaks. We had to, you know, do everything.
All right.
Make sure nothing, you know, fell on the cages and all that. But so luckily it was only one day of that.
Yeah, thank God. Okay, you put the ring in here.
No.
Oh, there's the ring. All right, let me wrap that quick.
Yeah.
Whoop. Whoop. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that.
What happened?
One of the female gorillas at the zoo that Jessica worked passed away.
Oh, what zoo? Jessica? In the United States? I wonder what zoo that. All right, so that is the key card for the mood ring. Not a bad job, Z. Henry Doorly Zoo. Okay, so that gorilla, do you know the bloodline on him? That's probably one of Mojo's sons. She didn't say if it was a silverback or... Rob, hello. Yeah, Omaha, Nebraska, yeah. The gorilla we worked with on Swamp Brothers that Steven and I assisted on, well, I not really assisted, but we carried him and I held his hand during surgery, was Mojo, and he sired most of the gorillas in captivity in the United States. Most of the gorillas are from his fishies, his spermies. Female. Do you know if she was from Brownsville, Texas, or was she an artificial inseminated? That's sad. I love gorillas. Dude, gorillas are so awesome. And most of them in captivity here are just incredible animals. Timu. Linda Livingston, hello. Oh, she was the first, so it probably was from Mojo, was probably the sire. Mojo probably was the sire then. Darlene Good does not have a cookbook.
All about Pam.
Who?
Pam.
Pam who?
Zamet.
Pam Zamet, damn it. Mm-hmm. We already sent Pam Zamet her cookbook.
Okay.
You know, gorillas are just so incredible. She had a daughter and granddaughter and son. Wow. Allie, hello.
Lou.
Mom, I'm going to do your stuff next week. I want to get some of this older stuff out. And then I'm going to ship you all your stuff that's up here next week.
I do a bigger box or?
For what? That should work.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to crunch it down a bit.
Will it? As long as it's nice and tight and doesn't move around, that should be good. That's perfect, Z.
Okay, I'm saying the bulge.
Yeah, that's all right though,
Okay.
because that's mainly bubble wrap that's bulging it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually good. CPR, Sia! Yes, I have a cookbook for you, Sia. Yes. Yes. That's what she said. Oh my goodness. Yeah, hit those thumbs up. Oh, I just wanted to lay to rest any of these rumors that are going around the internet saying that Brian has passed away. Brian has not passed away. He is not doing well. Unfortunately, his end is very near, but he is spending time with his loved ones, with his wife, with his son, with his daughter, and his grandkids at home. It's just family. And my friend Desiree, and who's also his friend, is actually there volunteering and everything. And anything short of a miracle, Brian is not going to be with us much longer, but Brian has accepted that and he is ready. I think he got rid of hospice. I don't know for sure. I know that's what they were talking about doing because Brian didn't want to deal with it.
Marcia!
Woo woo! Planning on going on joint errand we organize if I feel up to it. Where are you going? Mom, where? Oh, okay. I know where she's going. Donnie, knowing I'm not that person. What's Donnie saying? I don't know. Yeah, this is not a dating channel. Tori's got that right. This is a family fun channel. Hey, Robbie, keep working. All right, Tori, text me. I'll read it. Because I'd love to know, Tori. I'd love to chew and spit out. That's right. Tori's my girl. Oh my goodness, Sandra. Yeah, this is not a dating channel, and Z's not meeting any granddaughters. We learned what happened last time with this. And Z's like, hell to the no. I know, Jessica. Yeah, what's up with this Texas stuff? Z doesn't meet any girls unless they come here to the farm and to meet them. And he's like, still, Dad, I don't even care then. Oh, I do. Renee, I spoil them rotten with figs. Jupes gets them. Louie gets them. Everybody gets figs. The Kinkies tore me up, man, for the figs. Exactly, Wendy. Sue, you're 100% right. And he's got plenty of time. Oh, thank you, Adrene. That's a good one. Now, oh my goodness, Z! He gone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whose was this? Where'd the bag go? I don't know where the bag went. Whose was this? Zole! Not yet, Sue. I always leave the bag here. Whose was this?
The big box that you just did?
Yeah.
The one that you were on the entire time?
Yeah.
Diana.
No.
Oh, not Diana. Darlene.
Darlene Good?
Yes.
Okay, I always leave the bag here so I know, and you move the bag.
I did not move the bag.
Where'd the bag go?
I didn't move it.
I don't see the bag.
Well, I don't know where you put it.
Dude. It's not in my pouch. Kimberly Bills! Wow! Congratulations, Kimberly Mills.
Nice.
That is sweet. All right, Rosie, go call your mama. I'll see you tonight. Darlene Good, right?
Yes.
There. Here you go. I know. What state is it in? All right, what's the next one?
I thought you said that was all that you wanted to do.
No, give me like
Because I just did a few of them.
you did a few of them.
Yeah.
Is Sue's in there?
All right here. I think so. Checking. She also has another bumper sticker.
Sue has another bumper sticker. Give me a different bumper sticker. This one's got scratched up. Thank you, sir. Do we have a toilet paper roll I can put this in? Well, I'm going to have this size box for her anyways. got a load of the old bag. Get a load of the old bag. Where's the old bag? Near Alton, Illinois. You'll be closer to your daughter. Oh. Yeah, you're funny, me. You know what's so funny about that? Zoli and I were laughing about that earlier because I showed Cass that, Tammy, send me your new address, please, in email.
Continue. Your train of thought.
I told Zoli, you know what? Till we get the pump fixed, let's just put a pitcher pump on there. And Zoli knows how to use one, but the girls, the wife, would have a heart attack. Okay, cool, Tammy. They would come unglued.
Yeah, CPR. That the first few days will be the worst on a wheelchair. Your arms are gonna give out a lot.
Sue. Okay, you already got your cookbook, right, Sue? Because I've got it scratched off. We're back. We're back.
Here you go.
Thank you.
No, I've just got.
No, he's just cutting up food. See? This way I know whose bag I'm packing. Wow, look at that, Sue. Beautiful. Not windy at all, Mom. Just cold.
We had a little spike here and there.
Yeah, but nothing
Nothing too bad.
too bad. And let's see. Kimberly, I'll look at it as soon as I'm done with this. Wow, that's beautiful, Sue. Look at that. There's so much green in here. It must be Sue's. Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. John, I don't know. It must be yours. Wow, look at that green. Let me see. Well, everyone's saying yes. Sue heard me. Flutter hears me. Somebody say, yes, I can hear you. There, Flutter put, I hear you. All right. My Flutter always hears me. Sue, there's some beautiful pieces in here. There's some really... Okay, Laura. 65 in Cape. It's warmer there than here. Oh. All right, let's see here. Z, you want to give me a box?
How big?
Like this size?
Same one.
Yeah. Sue, I would have never known that. Oh, big fat 0 degrees. Yeah, no thank you. I cry and whine about 69 degrees. Could you imagine me in 0 degrees? You guys would want to kill me. That is, oh my goodness, why is my brain slipping right now? Chrysocolla. That real pretty blue. Where is some chrysocolla? All I've got left are the big pieces now. They're beautiful. That's a really cool piece. We sold out of the small ones. Terry! Oh my goodness, snow. God. Thank goodness we don't have any of that. It is beautiful, Wendy. It's usually chrysocolla with other stuff, but this is mostly like 99% chrysocolla on those. Dan's got a small chrysocolla coming. Did you do Dan's envelope?
What?
Did you do Dan's envelope?
Not yet.
All right, we'll get to that one tomorrow. That's all with chrysocolla a lot. And then there's other things that are with, but we can't talk about malachite because Darlene goes into convulsions and she just starts crying uncontrollably when you talk about malachite. And we don't like to make Darlene cry. Darlene, we love Darlene. Not Darlene, this is Sue.
Yeah, that's Sue.
Sue, we don't, yeah, we, Angela Mullen, hello. We don't like making Sue cry. Oh, I need a piece of this. See, where are you, Lisa? You could be helping out here, you know? Raw dog. You want to see something cool? Z,
What? What?
show me that big piece right there.
Which piece?
That big green piece right there.
Oh, you gotta give me a second. My hands are soaked.
Oh. Look at that one. Malachite with a whole bunch of chrysocolla. That's more like chrysocolla with malachite. That is an unbelievable piece. Z, come here. Let me tell you something. Come here.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to show you something. Yeah. Look, Darlene.
Sue.
I mean, Sue. Why do I keep saying Darlene? Look, Sue. Oh. Beautiful. Okay, now put it on my desk.
Of course.
Claire, he is out of hospice care now. And I don't know, I've been told, but I could be wrong, but I've been told from reliable people. He's just spending his last little while with his family. He doesn't want anyone around. He just wants to be with his wife and his son and his daughter. And I can't even imagine being in his position. I can't even phantom that. And I pray I never go through something like that, because that would tear me up. I'm a person who just, I thank God for every day I have on the planet, whether it's a good day, whether it's a bad day. Today was a horrible day with the pump going down. And tonight when I go to say my prayers, I will thank God for the additional day I got to spend with my family and on this earth and with all you. To me, life is just so incredible. He is not passed. That I do know for a fact. Angela, he is an incredible person, and he is such a good person. Whenever someone was asking me, every time, there's lots of you in here. They said they want to buy something. I said, go see Brian Barczyk. He's such an incredible human that I love sending people to him because I know he's going to talk to them about what they get and everything. I know, Jennifer. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad he's in People magazine. That's incredible. That's incredible. I was in a couple different magazines. I was looking at magazine articles I was in last night when I had my TV show Swamp Brothers. I was in People, I was in Variety, I was in a bunch of them. I remember one article said that Stephen and I weren't real brothers, that it was just for the show. And I was like, I called him up and I said, you mean Mom and Dad have been lying to us this whole time? We're not really brothers? He was like, what are you talking about? And I told him, I showed him, and he was like, oh my God, people are idiots. Someone started that rumor and it just went from there. Actually, Stephen's not my real brother. Putt Putt is. You didn't get to meet Stephen. Yeah, he's mostly at home taking care of the kids because his wife is like really, really busy. She's a doctor in 3 different places, you know, and plus she does her cooking stuff. So you did. Okay. Yeah, I love Stephen's awesome. Stephen is an awesome. I could not have asked for a better brother. I'll tell you what. Oh, you didn't get to meet Brian. He wasn't there. I'm sorry. I was just watching an old video that Brian did when he was down here with Forrest and Miguel and Noah. That was a fun time. Linda Johnson, some cookbooks have gone out and more are going out. Let me see if yours went out yet. Linda Johnson, send me an email. Right now to my email, and then I'll try to get yours out with this batch of shipments. If you send me an email right now, it'll be at the top. I'll know right away because I looked through the emails too, and make sure you put your address in the email and all.
Okay.
You're gonna go feed?
Yeah, and then it's also my day as well. I just realized that too.
Okay, you can go do what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Do me a favor.
More
See
paper?
that? No. Yeah, bring me more paper and also you have to get down here, Sue.
What?
Yeah. Thank you, Z.
Okay, good night, everybody.
Z saying good night, everybody. Everyone said good night, Z. He's gone. He gone. He said good night, and he wasn't kidding. He was out that door. But then again, that's usually what happens. I'm stuck here. All right, let's see. What do we do next? I know what. MZ! It's all right, Linda. Just email me and I'll get it out in this shipment. Because you just asked right now, so Aw, thank you, MZ.
Also, I had to grab the bowl.
Is it that cold?
Yes.
Will you grab me a water before you walk out the door, please? Thank you.
Yep.
Mom, I think my wife might kill me. And I love my wife too much. I grew up doing that, Mom. Having to go out to the well, not a pitcher pump, a well. Drop the bucket down in there, pull up the bucket, fill up a big tub, bucket, and carry it into the tub, get another one, and then light the fire under the tub. I actually grew up like that in Hungary. A lot of y'all don't. I know Tori knows what it's like. Mom probably has done that. Uh-oh, Tori. Tori, just remember the grass is not always greener. I was born in the United States, but my grandparents lived in Hungary. And back then, you know, they didn't give your parents time off for giving birth and stuff. They gave you a week or two or whatever it was. And my mom and dad were very poor because they came from Hungary to Canada. And then from Canada, my mom went to nursing school. Finished that, but then ended up getting a job for First National Bank in Ohio. That it paid better than nursing at the time. And she always said she wishes she would have stuck to nursing because that ended up being better later on. But it was, you know, the bank, she made more money, and my dad worked construction. And then later on, my dad ended up going partners with a guy in their own construction company. And then his partner died. So my dad got an offer from a local company that was building mansions, big houses and stuff. And my dad was a famous finish carpenter. So my dad ended up liquidating all that and working for this other construction company that built big houses. And then the guy's partner owned Akron Floor and Ceiling as well. So he also did like city clubs, all the finish work. Lisa Ann, hello. And he was sought after, so he ended up doing that. You know, he built a couple of famous people's houses. He built Mike Tyson's house in Cleveland. He built Thurman Munson's house in Canton, Ohio. Thurman Munson was a famous New York Yankees catcher. Lived in Canton, Ohio. And my dad built his house, built a couple beautiful, beautiful houses. built a bunch of the houses in Bath Farms, like where LeBron James lives, that area. But one thing my dad would not teach us was construction. He did not want us to do that because back then it wasn't a great deal. But I would have loved to have that experience, and the only experience I got was gopher, or carrying shingles up to the roof. You know, I remember a lot of times I'm like, yeah, Dad, really? Why can't they just drop it off with the truck and drop it off on the roof? Well, the pitch of the roof set back then, those big houses, they didn't do that. Sue, I just never stopped. My dad never stopped. My grandfather never stopped. My grandfather was a vet. I should have finished vet school, but I don't know. I just got in this big depression funk when I lost my football scholarship and went through my rebellious stage and did music. You know, I'm not sorry for it. It was part of my life. It made me who I am. I am still on Sue's box, but I'll tell you what. Oh, all right, Doreen, you were just south of Canton? I was in Bath, Ohio. I was just north of Canton. I was between Akron and Cleveland, by the Richfield Coliseum, not far from there. I actually used to be a ski instructor at Boston Mills, and I was on their ski team. Grew up there. Beautiful, beautiful place to grow up as a kid. If you grew up in just south of Canton, you've heard of Bath, Ohio. Bath is where the Firestones lived, the Goodyears lived, the Goodriches lived, Bonnie Bell Cosmetics lived there. Darlene, this was one cool box. New Haven, Connecticut. Germantown, Ohio. There was a place not far from us, Germantown, Ohio. Mom, you know, my uncle, my mom's brother, played professional soccer, and when he retired, his wife was German, so they used to go to the German Family Society all the time. Yeah, Doreen, exactly, right there by Richfield Coliseum. I know it's not for Darlene. I keep saying that because the last one I forgot was Darlene, and this one's Sue's. And that's why I keep getting stuck on that. You better remind me when I go to write the name on the box, Sue, so I don't write Darlene on there. Let's go this one. And we'll go this one and this one. Jessica, have a great night, sweetheart. All right, everybody, when I seal this box up, just shout out Sue. God bless, Jessica. Have a great night. Prayers. Love you. But my Uncle Joe, yeah, he played for German Family Society. He played soccer for them. So as kids, we always went to, I played for the Hungarian American club. My uncle played for the German club. I played professional soccer 1 year. 1 year. And quit. You didn't make any money back then in the 80s. Made like 20 bucks to go to practice. And you made, I think it was 40 bucks a game. I don't even remember. It was crazy though. To play professional sports. But soccer was nothing back then in the United States. And my dad played for the Hungarian Olympic team way back when. And my uncle played professional soccer in Hungary. Denise Ellison, hello. Swamp Wars? Swamp Wars came out after us. We were way different. Swamp Wars, you remember, what was his name? Big Country in there. He actually started in reptiles because when he was a kid, he used to come to my house and wash snake bowls and clean dirty snake cages. I used to pull the snakes out. He would wash the bowls, clean the cage out, and then I would put the snakes back in. And that's how he got interested in snakes. And he ended up becoming on Venom 1. So that was really cool. Big Country. And then those guys all, I was the largest importer of venomous snakes in the world. So they used to come over to our house and get a total inventory list of what we had. Why isn't it playing? There we go. I don't know, Denise. Chat's there, isn't it? I don't know what happened. I hit some button, I guess. There's the chat. I see it. All right. Swamp Wars was cool. It was just, it was based on Venom 1 and those guys down in Miami and catching pythons and all that came after us. They started with all the swamp shows. The first swamp shows was Swamp People, and then our show was supposed to be called Wild and Kezzy. I pitched the show with that name, and they loved the name, they loved the show. When Discovery signed us, they wanted me to sign over the name. And then I said, so what are you going to pay me for the name? And they said, well, nothing, we're going to produce the show. And I said, yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's my last name and my birth given name, and I'm not signing over my name. And so they went with Swamp Brothers, even though on the focus group, when they did our show, they focus group voted for Wild and Kezzy. But Discovery couldn't own it, so they went with their own name. But thank God I had good management, and we have my brother's fraternity brother who's a big lawyer in New York, and he's also our manager, and he manages several other big names. And I told him I really didn't want to do that, and he said, good for you, don't do it, because that's your name and you could never do anything using your name again. And that's why we never did it. We stuck to our guns on it, and we did sign the biggest deal in cable history. When we signed, to date, it was the biggest deal. And we were getting paid $7,000 an episode. And for a first run, you know, a show that's not even proven, that was incredible. And you do not make royalties, though, when you film for cable. Only on network. So we do not make money off it anymore. And they used to play us here in the United States all the time, but my big mouth, I can't keep it shut. So people ask me, how was it? And I said, terrible. That's why I didn't mind. They never let us go. They just didn't renew us, because there was a clause in the contract that they had to pay so much if they let us go. So they never let us go. They just didn't renew it. And they kept me under contract for 7 years. after our last episode aired. So I couldn't even do social media or anything. And I couldn't sign a new show because we were still under contract with Discovery for 7 years. And basically they just shelved us. And then they wanted to play dirty, so I played dirty. When we first started our YouTube was nothing but I had all the episodes on DVD, and what I did was film it with my phone playing on the TV and posted it on YouTube. And YouTube sent me a cease and desist because Discovery sent them one. And I said, no, you can't do that. And they said, why? And I said, because right here in my contract, I am allowed to use my episodes to promote myself, as long as there is no monetized value. So they just would never share it. So you wouldn't see it pop up. And we put it out there. We had 500 people that used to watch it. And it was all the episodes, even the ones that didn't air in the United States. But then as soon as we got monetized, YouTube sent me a copy of my contract and said, you meet all requirements to be monetized, but you have to remove these videos. And I said, okay, no problem. Because Discovery owns those. So they won't play reruns of us here in the United States. They play them other places in the world. They play us all the time in Brazil. Brazil's like all the time they play. Probably twice a year they'll play the whole series. And here you can actually get them on Discovery Plus. And what else, Kevin? You can get them on Disney Plus, I think, or it just depends. Sometimes it pops up on Netflix. Sometimes it pops up on Disney. And I know it's on Discovery Plus right now. But you know what? I was reading through stuff. You know, I was talking to Lisa and Kendra last night. And I was going through my shed and I was reading letters that we got from people when we were filming, when we were airing. And it was incredible. I loved doing it because of the people. Well, that's because Kevin, he always hesitates when he's afraid. And that's when he's going to get killed. So I had to yell. But, you know, this, unfortunately, that's the people like, you're so mean, like to your son. And dude, it's not a choice of being mean. He knows better. This is all he was raised in this. Steven just was learning it. And I'm not going to have time for Twitch. I'm going to start doing our Twitter more. And I'll get on it. I'm not going to try to monetize Twitch. I'll get on Twitch and stuff. But I want to get our Twitter going really good. I've already got Reed and Eric yelling at me about the Twitter. And I just got to get that done. You know, and it's all he gets yelled at too. And if he does something stupid and I see he's in harm's way, he's going to get yelled at. Because you don't catch someone's attention by saying, excuse me, don't do that. You know, and same with Scott. I'm not going to say, hey, don't do that, you're going to get hurt. Because the person doesn't pay attention then. And if you yell, what does the person do? Look at you and say, what? Ugh. You know, and I always look out for the safety of the animal and the person. And I'll tell you what, one of my cameramen was from Deadliest Catch. And he came up to me and he goes, you know what? I was scared to death shooting stuff with you when we first started. And because I do stupid stuff, but I know what I can get away with. And he said, by the time we were done filming your show, I'm sure you saw. And I'm like, no, dude, I saw it 100%. You were great. One time we were filming in Mississippi at this alligator farm that had been hit by Katrina and a lot of their alligators escaped. So I went and caught a couple of them. And then when we brought them back to the marsh, I saw one of the other ones outside the gate, outside the fence. So we went around and I tried to sneak up on it. And I went to noose it and missed. And the gator took off through this like area that was it was all floating grass. And I didn't realize it. I thought it was maybe ankle deep water. That stuff was waist deep on me. And Julio, shorter than me, it was chest deep on him. But I took off running across the mats. And once I started running, I realized, oh my God, I can't stop, because if I stop, I'm going to sink. And I was chasing the gator. It was going through there, under the mats. And I could see it going. And Julio kept up with me. He went running right across the mats, chasing. And it was amazing. And we ended up not getting it, but we chased it for about 200 yards. And he was right behind me, and he had to carry his camera up here like this because the water had come to his chest when he stopped. And all right, see, Sudi. Got you, darling. Good. That's for me, Sue. Oh my goodness. But I had a lot of fun filming, Swamp Brothers, and I wouldn't do the fake stuff they wanted. I would not do it. And they got pissed off at me. And they said, well, if you don't do it, they'll find someone else to do it. And I'm sure I've told the story before. One time during lunch, we were down there where Tebow's pen is. And you'll never see me do it on camera, do the put my head in there or do hand tricks with the gator, because I don't want little children imitating me and doing something like that and getting killed or getting their arm ripped off. That's just not how I am. I'm not showboat. I would have rather Steven did everything on the show and I just yelled. I'll let everybody else be the hero. I don't have to be a hero. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. I've done this my whole life. Been there, done that, and I'd rather teach. But that's just who I am. I don't have to be a superstar. I'd rather make Z and Scott a superstar and me just tell them how to do it. It's better. It's just, I don't know, I love just teaching and spurting out facts about the animals. And hopefully, you know, I know Z's absorbed a lot, but the problem with Z is he'll read a lot too. And I'm like, nope, that's wrong. Nope, that's wrong. Good night, Sue. God bless you, honey. She was waiting for me to finish her box, boys, to make sure I put her name on there. Good thing I wrote Darlene Good right on it. Jennifer, I'm not a superstar. I never claimed to be. I'm just a regular person just like you guys. I just share my passion. That's it. Oh my goodness. Beth, that sounds delicious. Chicken pot pie soup. I've had my time. That's come and gone. I played music, did that, and played football and did that, and raced motocross, was a pro skier. I did too much in my life, man. Just always kept busy. You know, I just love doing, you guys have noticed it, when I'm into something, I go overboard. I go all in. I was showing, where's Tully's at? She in here still? Tully's and Kendra. I walked in our back storage building, and there's stuff in there I haven't seen in years. And I was moving stuff around, and they're like, what are in those tubs? I'm like, rocks. They're like, seriously? Those aren't from the office? And I go, no, those are the ones been sitting in here. I just got no room to put them in the office. Those are my stuff that should be in cabinets, but I just don't have the room. So when we build a building, they'll go up in there. Right, Terry? Obviously, Tori, you know, been in the office. Mom's been in the office, and there's so much stuff in here, dude. I feel like a hoarder. But it's stuff I love. You know, it's crazy. Oh, thank you, Adrene. The one thing I promised myself is, you know, when other people were trying to tell me how to do YouTube, I said I'm not going to do it that way. I promised my wife I would never base our channel on drama and go out and look for stuff to just film. You know, I did not, like when you guys remember when I bought those cabinets and we cleaned them up all beautiful and the people threw a fit? Oh, he wasn't supposed to sell you those. And you guys saw when we bought the cabinets, that was BS. He called them and asked them. And I never went and filmed the whole deal with them. Because why? It's drama, it's stuff we went through there. It's just, you know, if I wanted to be an ASS, I would have filmed that and put it up there and gotten a ton of views. But That's not me, man. I'll deal with it off camera and done with it. And when stuff happens, I'll address it once on camera, and that's it. And then I put it up, leave the video up for 24 hours, and take it down because I don't want to be known for that. I'd rather film everything we're doing, and even you guys, even everybody's emailing me and messaging me. Oh, it's okay if it's boring. We still enjoy it. And to me, some of the stuff we do is so boring. But like packing boxes, I'm doing a live talking to you guys packing boxes. And it takes about 4 times longer to pack a box when you're doing live because you roll, you stop, you read a comment, you talk, you roll, you stop, you read a comment, you talk, you roll. But it's the way life is. Yeah, there's some cool stuff in here. Look at these. Like that's a Fang mask. That's a real one. 90% of the mask I have, well, actually, I took down all the tourist masks. So now it's all real masks. I took down all tourist pieces and I put them away because when we build a building, I'll put those up, but these will be behind glass and those won't. And when we're doing stuff, I always spew out info, so try not to make it boring. And I love it when we're doing stuff and I got some idiots that'll message me and say, that's not how you do it. You're supposed to do it this way. Well, maybe that's how you do it, and it worked for you. But obviously, there's a reason we tried it this way, and sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes the shortcut does work out. Sometimes we end up doing double the work, but that's the way the bacon fries. Oh, cool, Beth. No, I did not. You texted it to me? Oh, that's a cute little house. That's awesome. Full basement? Lot of room for rocks in there, Kimberly. I gotta get Kimberly hooked on the artifact stuff. I come across a lot of cool ones that I don't get for myself because that's not something like that tribe isn't something I deal with or whatever, but I come a lot across, I get offered cool stuff all the time. And it sucks sometimes I have to say no. Sometimes I actually have to say thanks, but no thanks. Like Z every Monday. God, someone there's offering them a knife. You want to buy this one, Z? Hey, Z, you want to buy this one? And he's finally learned you can't say yes to everything. You really can't. So I used to collect stamps. I've got books of stamps. Yay, Mom! Good job. Just keep it up. Marcia, you're already over it, man. It's just the emotional addiction now. You're way past the physical addiction. Michelle and I are going to start that, I think, beginning of next month. We didn't want to put it for New Year's resolution because you always fail New Year's resolutions. So we're gonna start ours February. Just put it out of your head, Mom. Kenny D. Johnson, hello. Yeah, the problem, I've quit so many times. I've made it years. The one time, twice, I made it years. And something just pissed me off, and I got I can't. I got to just quit cold turkey. Flutter, just then you depend on the thing. Oh, thank you, Kenny D. Kenny D, you don't have to worry about sticking up for me. I don't care. I know who they are, and everyone knows who they are. They've proven it. They're just liars, and that's all. That's all. I don't even muck with them. Yeah, Wendy, it worked twice for me, but then I started again. Yeah, it might work for you, Flutter. I'm just one of those persons that doesn't work for me. Yeah, that's the only way I can quit is cold turkey. And I don't like the vapes. You guys saw I tried the vapes, and I can't do them. My doctor went off on me. He said, no, smoke your cigarettes. Do not do the vapes. And hopefully this time my wife can quit. I quit twice, and she smoked still, and oh my God, that was hell. Lasagna, fettuccine, tacos, pizza. Yeah, I know, Courtney. It's John's doing good with the vapes, but it's vapes. I tried telling him, I'm like, dude, ask the doctor. And he's like, well, but you don't understand. The doctor is the VA. I'm like, oh, okay. Nick is doing awesome. I just talked to him today. Terry, it is cold there. Kenny D, Brian Barczyk is a very, very good friend of mine. Brian Barczyk and I have been friends for over 30 years. So, yes. Yeah, that's what Nick said, Terry. He said it was 0 when I talked to him early. It's very sad. And that's another reason I threw a fit at the moo because to lie about having cancer when I'm a very good friend to cancer, and I lost my mother to cancer and several other friends to cancer, to me that is the bottom barrel. That is worse than dog do. All right, Beth, your oxygen is up 99%. Good for you. Yeah. What people don't realize is there's a lot of diseases in the world, but cancer is the absolute worst disease in the world. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because it affects each and every person on the planet, directly or indirectly. It is the only disease that affects every single person on the planet. And either your parent, your sibling, or someone in your family has had cancer, or you have had cancer. And it's a horrible, horrible disease. Terry, when you're ready, you'll know it. Hopefully it's just not too late, like me. February, I'm gonna try to quit again. My wife's gonna try this time, and we'll see. Exactly, Terry. Where's Flutter going? Okay, Flutter, love you, honey. Oh my goodness. It is 7:17. We've been on a while. Rosie's on, going live now. My mom and brother-in-law died of lung cancer and just found out my ex-husband has prostate cancer. See, Sue, it's the only disease in the world that bad. And Stephen and I used to do Kenny, his place is absolutely, all right, Terry, his place is absolutely amazing. And you will not be sorry for going up there and checking it out. Brian is an amazing person. His wife is amazing. Noah is great. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. He's going to be Brian Jr. He's just with his own little spice to it, which I love Noah. I've known Noah since he's been a little kid running around in the reptile shows and with his sister Jade, and great family. Nothing bad to say about them. He is, Terry. But Noah's even funnier than Brian. Because like Brian and I are not we are not comedians. Noah is funny. Noah is thank you, Kenny. Noah is funny. I love him. Great kid. And he's gonna be a daddy. That's so exciting. That is so exciting. Sandfire, we love you. I think his kid's due it in a month or something, right around there. Kimberly Chess! Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. I got a lot more pack. Well, not too much more. There's a few packages that got to go yet. We'll get out as many as we can this week, and then next week we'll be packing again and just keep getting them out. Aw, Sandfire, you're a sweetheart. Where's Shadow? I love my Shadow. Where's my Shadow Runner? Where's my Shadow Runner? Adrene, have a great night. All right. Y'all, if you see Shadow anywhere, make sure you guys all wish her a happy birthday. It was her birthday last night. I will. I will. And God bless each and every one of you. Prayers to all of you, whether you need them or not. Everyone can use a prayer here and then. And you guys are beautiful, man. You're absolutely amazing. And thank you for all the love and support you guys show us. You guys are truly, truly amazing. And thank you to all our mods who work their butts off for us. Except for Tulis, who disappears on us all the time. Doesn't show up to help me pack. I'm just kidding. You guys know I love Tulis. And Mimi and her family and all of you guys. All of you guys are absolutely wonderful. I will see you Friday, Mimi. And hugs, get swamped, share your passion. Random acts of kindness. It makes the world a much better place. And don't forget, you could be having a bad day, but stop and think about it. It's just a bad day. Can you change it? Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But tomorrow's a new day. And just go to bed with a good attitude and wake up with a good attitude and take it from there. You know? And thank God for another day on the planet. Because some of us don't get that other day. And that's probably the scariest thing in my life. Is not having someone I love there and not being there. Wendy, I know, right? That's probably the scariest thing in my world. Is someone close to me dying or not having another day. All right, y'all. On that note, good night. Go check out Rosie's Random Treasures. She's got some big news she's talking about tonight. And I'll stop in there and say hi. And y'all have fun. And I will see y'all Friday night. Y'all come back now, you hear? Love ya. Bye. Hola to the bin.